What's up, Steelers Nation? This is Lucas, and I need to be honest with you right now. I honestly can't remember the last time the Pittsburgh Steelers were in a situation like this. The Mike Tomlin era is officially over after 19 years, and what's left behind is a fire nobody seems to know how to put out. We all had this dream, the hometown hero stepping in to take over the team, and he said no. Our Hall of Fame quarterback walked out of the final meeting in tears, apologizing. And now one of the greatest legends in franchise history is openly questioning the former coach's legacy. Today, I'm going to show you why the 2026 Steelers could look completely unrecognizable and ask the big question, are we staring at a full rebuild? Stick with me until the end, because today's breakdown is heavy. And if you followed this team for years and truly care about the future of the franchise, drop a like to support the community here on YouTube. Let's get into it. Let's start with what hurt the most. Everyone, myself included, bought into the Curt Cignetti dream. The guy is a Pittsburgh native, a former Pitt assistant, and he just led Indiana to a national title run. ESPN analysts like Marcus Spears were calling him the perfect cultural fit for the Steelers. But reality hit hard. In an interview with Brett McMurphy, Cignetti didn't sugarcoat it. "I'm not an NFL guy. I made that decision a long time ago." He turned down the chance to coach his hometown team to stay in college football. That forced Art Rooney II to change course. And without that so-called savior, whoever takes this job is inheriting a ticking bomb. Now pay close attention here, because the numbers are alarming. Insider Judy Batista pointed out something that should scare every Steelers fan. The current roster has 15 players who are 30 years old or older, one of the oldest rosters in the entire league. And the symbol of that reality is Aaron Rodgers. According to a report from The Athletic that honestly shocked me, during Tomlin's final team meeting, Rodgers, at 42 years old, broke down in tears. He hugged Tomlin and kept repeating, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." Let's be real, that felt like a goodbye. Rodgers came to Pittsburgh because of Mike Tomlin. Art Rooney II himself admitted that Tomlin's departure changes everything for the quarterback. Without Rodgers, and with expensive veterans like Cam Hayward, TJ Watt, and Jalen Ramsey weighing heavily on the salary cap, the next head coach is going to have to clean house. So let me ask you right now, drop a comment below. Should the Steelers try to convince Rodgers to stay, or is it time to accept the end and draft a rookie? I want to hear what you think. And as if the roster situation wasn't bad enough, the atmosphere outside the building isn't great either. Steelers legend James Harrison didn't hold back. He flat out said Mike Tomlin doesn't deserve Hall of Fame consideration, at least not yet. Harrison's argument? Consistency isn't enough. The standard is championships. And look, I love James Harrison, but comments like that put massive pressure on the next head coach. Whoever comes in already knows that just competing won't cut it anymore. The fans and the legends want rings.
So, Lucas, who's actually going to take this job? The Steelers have already completed their first virtual interview with Rams defensive coordinator Chris Shula. The last name carries weight. He's Don Shula's grandson. He's young, defensive-minded, and has never been a head coach, which fits the Steelers' usual hiring profile. But here's where things get interesting. Sources confirmed that the Steelers have requested an interview with Clay Kubiak, the 49ers offensive coordinator. Bringing in someone from Kyle Shanahan's coaching tree would signal a major philosophical shift toward a modern offense. They've also interviewed Jeff Hafley, the Packers defensive coordinator. So right now, the options look like this: Shula, defense; Hafley, defense; Kubiak, modern offense. Art Rooney II said this process could take weeks, so buckle up. Bottom line, Cignetti's no stung. Rodgers' tears feel like the end of an era, and this roster needs an urgent overhaul. Personally, I think the best move is Clay Kubiak. If we're rebuilding without Rodgers, then let's do it with a modern San Francisco-style offense. Enough suffering through outdated offense. But that's just my take. What's yours? If you were the GM, would you stick with tradition and hire a defensive coach like Shula, or swing for the fences with Kubiak and go all in on offense? Drop your answer in the comments. I'll be reading and responding to the best ones. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter of this Steelers saga. I'll see you in the next video. Here we go.